Let's talk about one of the most important things when it comes to being successful selling, and that's follow up. Now, follow up is one of those things that is difficult often for the person who's selling to do, and sometimes it's difficult for the person who's being followed up on, the prospect or the client, to receive. But follow up is absolutely crucial to getting a deal done. You see, the action and magic happens within the follow up. That's where you're able to ask questions. That's where you're able to understand more about the client's needs. That's where you're able to dispel any ideas that are incorrect about your product or service. That's where you're able to build trust. So if you don't follow up, you'll never be able to do those things. And of course, in the follow up is where you're able to close, which of course is important. There's a reason why many sales professionals don't follow up. First of all, it's uncomfortable. Following up, many sales professionals will feel that they're bothering someone, they're pestering them. They don't want to deal with the rejection, and that's understandable. But you have to be able to make your case. You have to be able to persist through adversity. Now, what kind of adversity will you experience? Well, you'll have people who won't respond to your calls. You'll have people who won't call you back. You'll have people who will even be upset when they pick up the phone, realize it's you, and you are asking them about doing business. And that's because there, of course, is a natural resistance to someone who's selling something. As you've probably heard many times, many people like to buy, but they don't like to have that feeling of being sold to. So in your follow-up, you have to make it easy for your client or your prospective client to do business with you. You have to be creative in your follow-up. You have to be persistent. You have to ask questions. You have to give them information that will make them want to respond to you. And you also have to be willing to follow up even when someone is not responding, which these days is going to be most people. Even if you meet someone at a conference or at a networking event, or they come into your store, your place of business, even when they inquire directly, very often when they will be very positive, meeting you one-on-one, when you follow up, they won't respond. Now, here's the reason why many folks don't respond. They don't know what to say to you. Your clients don't know what to say to you. They don't know how to say, John, thank you for following up with us and giving us the opportunity, but we're not moving on that for a number of months. Or Sally, thank you so much for thinking of us, but we don't have a budget yet for that. Or Bill, I don't think I'm going to make a decision on that right now. They don't know what to say to you. So what you must do as a sales professional is be creative in giving them information, in following up, so that they have a reason to respond to you that feels more comfortable. Remember, this is key to follow up. The person doesn't know what to say to you. But if you're creative and if you persist in your follow up, you're going to be able to have a conversation and you're going to be able to move the sale forward. Remember, follow up.